Welcome back to the DC Everest Softball Complex. I'm Chris Conley. We are about to restart a game that was discontinued last night because of lightning and thunder and then torrential rain. This game will pick up exactly where it left off. We're in the visitors' half of the fifth inning. Wausau West is batting with 2 outs and nobody on. So yes, if you keep track of these things, we were 1 out away from having an official game. Till the thunder sounded and the lightning was seen, and then we had to pull the players off the field, and that game never restarted last night. I've got to tell you, you look out at the field here at the DC Everest Softball Complex, you could not know that it took so much rain last night. This game got to 5-0 with the Evergreens putting up 3 runs in the first inning and then adding 2 more runs in the third.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are in the top of the fifth inning with 2 outs. Batting for the Warriors, the right fielder, Jenna Gravine.
Jenna Gravine hits in the number 9 spot for the Warriors, and she will, well, not exactly lead off. She's hitting with 2 outs. Restarting these games to me is always a little bit weird. First pitch to Jenna, fouled off, strike 1. I mean, Wausau West, their players went to sleep last night knowing that their season potentially has just 7 outs left in it and 5 runs to find. So games that stop and continue the next day, that's just kind of a weird situation. Schulz to Gravine, no balls, 2 strikes now. As you might imagine, a lot of talk last night. How long do we wait? How much rain can the field take? And then, towards the end of that stoppage, it just started raining heavier and the field became unplayable. Swing and foul back will stay at no balls and 2 strikes. I think the Diamond Drive Fund has gone bust between yesterday and today. I think it took a lot to get this field into play. Mike Matthews, who knows this field better than anyone, says no, it dried out on its own. Who would have known? 0-2 pitch, ground ball to short. Kylan Wright across the diamond. The inning is over. We'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Evergreen's 5-0 lead is still good. This is girls fast pitch softball on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Welcome back. I'm Chris Conley. I would bet there are some people who were here in person to begin watching this game yesterday and are now watching it from home or the office or on their mobile phones just because we started here at 2:30. Piper Schulz to lead off for the Evergreens, bottom of the 5th. Piper hit safely yesterday. Wausau West will finish this game in different uniforms than what they started with yesterday. The Warriors were here in the white with royal blue pinstripes yesterday and are now here in the all blue with white trim. Bouncing ball to second. Piper Schulz is retired. There's the first out.
The second baseman, Maddie Hoppy.
Here's Maddie Hoppy, who also had a hit yesterday. First pitch to Maddie. Little low, ball one. Hard hit to short. Tricky hop. But across the diamond, Hoppy is out. 2 up, 2 down.
The shortstop, number 13, Kylan Wright.
Kylan Wright will hit now. One of the reasons we're starting at 2:30 today is it is graduation night at DC Everest. Ceremonies to be held at the Green Heck Turner Community Center, just beyond our right field wall. I've got something for you to look for during graduation tonight. If there are any of these Everest softball graduating seniors, the graduation gown doesn't go all the way down to your ankles. If you see what appears to be green sanitary socks, you'll know that those are players that didn't get to go home between game time and graduation time. One ball and one strike. Wright fouls it back, 1-2. Coming home, bounces in front of the plate, 2-2. 2 outs and nobody on for Kylan Wright. We already know that the winner of this game will play at Hortonville. Hortonville's a number 3 seed, blew out their opponent in a game that was not weather disrupted last night. 2-2 pitch. Inside, counts full. If it's the Evergreens who advance to play the Polar Bears, Everest and Hortonville did not play each other in this regular season. So unfamiliar opponents probably coming up later this week. Slow roller to short, and that's a 3 up, 3 down inning. 5 complete, DC Everest 5, Wausau West nothing on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield. Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Now the Brewers still don't have a hit in their afternoon game. Hi, I'm Chris Conley. Brewers are trailing the Cardinals 1-0. As we go to the 8th inning, Brewers have been out hit 7-0 in that game. Brianne Bouchon, top of the Wausau West order to lead off here against Piper Schulz. Way up high, ball 1. You get the feeling that West needs something out of this half inning if they're going to make this game competitive. Not realistic to think the Warriors are going to come back from 5 down in the 7th. They've got to get this within 3 or 4 or 2 runs, something like that. Up high, 2-0. Just missed on the inside, 3-0. On the outside corner for a strike. When this game was called, all of the Wausau West players, they didn't take a bus over here. They all drove themselves over. Fly ball, right field. Ielsa Shimoleski is over, reaches out, and makes the catch. There's the first out here in the 6th. So the players walking to their cars in the parking lot had to walk through some really deep puddles.
The shortstop, number 11, Jaden Elke.
Here's Jadlin Elke with 1 out and nobody on. So some of the players took off their softball cleats, took off their socks, and were walking barefoot back to their cars through this muddy, kind of disgusting water. We'll see if anyone gets ringworm. I understand that the only cure is amputation. So if next season there are some players coming back that are nicknamed Hoppy, you'll know what happened. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes. Piper Scholes has been behind both of the batters that she's faced so far in the 6th. Strike there. Taking, and it's 2-1. Way up high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, when Piper was pitching yesterday, I thought she was excellent because she wasn't hurting herself. Walked only 2, was in control. But this, 4 of the 5 pitches to Elke are out of the strike zone, and Wausau West has a base runner.
The third baseman, Taylor Defner.
Taylor Defner will hit. Takes a strike. Yeah, the biggest difference from Piper Scholes at the beginning of the season and now, she throws more strikes. That's going to be a key for how long this playoff run goes. Beyond the outstretched arms of second baseman Maddie Hoppy, West has a hit and runners on the corners.
The catcher, number 9, Jaden Kalmuth.
Jaden Kalmuth to hit now. Again, West, you just feel, has got to get something out of this situation. There's 1 out, runners in scoring position. A throw down to second, runner is there, and the runner from third does not get a chance to break. So West has 2 in scoring position. I mean, a hit to the outfield brings in 2, and then suddenly this game gets interesting. Coming home, ground ball back to the pitcher. Going to get the runner in a rundown between first and third. She gets back to third, and she's safe. So the Evergreens, on a tapper back to the mound, fail to record an out. And you know what? In this situation, I'd trade an out for a run in a New York minute. Courtesy runner comes out for Wausau West. Ruby Thurs will courtesy run.
The first baseman, Taylor Murkowski.
Murkowski to hit. 1 out and the bases loaded. So Wausau West has played themselves into a situation here. A force anywhere, and the Evergreens' 5-0 lead looks a little shaky. First ball swinging is up high, and there's nowhere to put Murkowski. Swing and a miss. A ball and a strike. Up high, 2-1. Do you take here? I mean, this is a selective take. You don't want to swing out at something out of the strike zone. You're looking for a ball you can drive. Lays off a pitch that's low, 3-1. Piper kind of arched her back like that's on me. A walk forces in Wausau West's first run. 3-1 pitch, and it's low. 4 of the 5 pitches from Piper Scholes out of the strike zone, and it's 5-1. Still only 1 out.
The pitcher number 2, Caitlin Butler.
Caitlin Butler was the second pitcher that Wausau West used. She came on in the 4th inning. Has not allowed a hit, working the 4th and the 5th. She'll get a chance to hit here. Butler in a key spot in the game. First pitch, a little low. Ball 1. That's up high, 2-0. Piper Scholes looks like she needs a calming visit to the mound. Will her catcher come out and get her? Or will her coach? No one so far. 2-0. A little low. Close on a call that Piper needed and didn't get. It's 3-0. Coming home here. That's up high. A 4-pitch, bases loaded walk. The carousel is spinning, and it's 5-2 now. And now will come a walk to the mound. Coach Katie is looking to will a strike into existence right here. Also a chance to huddle up the entire Everest infield. Courtesy runner coming out for Wausau West at first base.
Courtesy runners, Carmen Sorensen.
Carmen Sorensen, number 12, is the courtesy runner.
Brooklyn Freiberg.
The tying run is at first base here. 1 out. Both runs in via bases loaded walks. Low, ball 1. There's a force at home with the bases loaded. Just have to touch on the plate. There's a strike, a high strike that Piper absolutely needed. 1-1. Low, 2-1. Tapped off the plate. That would have been a strike. Instead, it's fouled away. 2-2. Ground ball to second. There's one. Back to first. Not in time. The Evergreens get the second out, but another run comes in, 5-3, so that's a productive at-bat.
The center fielder, number 6, Brooklyn Kalmus.
Brooklyn Kalmus will hit. Huge at-bat here. In a 5-3 game, runner at first and third, she's looking to bunt her way on and fouls it back. And the runner at third was not breaking there. That's a weird moment. I mean, Brooklyn needs a hit to the outfield to drive that run in. Outside corner, strike two. Big moment for Piper Schulz, looking to slam the door shut with the lead still good. Swing and a miss. Piper gets it. 2 runs come in on walks with the bases loaded. A 3rd run comes in on a fielder's choice. The game looks different now. Going to the bottom of the 6th, it's now 5-3 Everest on Zaleski Sports. Brought to you by Tommy Express Car Wash.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that look for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Good evening, folks. Matt LePay here. Ridgetop Exteriors is kicking off your roof replacement like pros. Old shingles off, decking down, ice and water guard set. Textbook protection. Underlayment follows. Sealed tight like an O-line. Valleys flashed. Shingles installed row by row. Captain ventilated. The crew scoops every nail, leaving no yard marker behind. This project's wrapped. Your turn to call the play at ridgetopexteriors.com.
6th inning, number 9, the first baseman, Ava Hahn.
Here comes Ava Hahn as the Evergreens could use some insurance runs. Their lead has been trimmed from 5 runs to just 2 runs. Bottom of the 6th in this continuation game that started yesterday. Inside, ball 1. These teams waited the better part of an hour and a half, maybe a little less than that, before the game was finally called. Wausau West said their dugout was starting to flood. I was joking when we were off air. One of the difference between boys and girls athletics. You ask a boys team to wait an hour and a half, they'd be starting a fire in their dugout by then. So let's see if we can burn this thing down. The girls were singing to one another. Singing Miley Cyrus songs. We heard Party in the USA and we heard The Best of Both Worlds before we were finally called off. Here it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Ava Hahn fouls that off her foot. No, this is judged to be a fair ball. Throw over to first. Ava is out. Ava looked around, and she's telling her first base coach that she thought that hit her in the box.
The designated player, number 3.
The jury disagrees. 1 out and no one on for Allison Pollock, the designated player. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Wausau West will have the lower part of their order to hit in the 7th inning when they come up, and they'll need 2 runs at least to keep the game going. Here there's 1 out and a ball and a strike to Allison. Low, 2-1. Low again, 3 balls and a strike. Evergreen's looking for a base runner here in the home half of the 6th. Again, you wonder, how did this game get so far so quickly? This is a continuation of a game that was stopped by the bad weather yesterday. Inside, 4 of the 5 pitches to Allison Pollock are out of the strike zone. She goes down to first.
Right fielder, number 12, Ilsa Shemileski.
Here's Ilsa Shimileski to hit. Ilsa this season has been the most reliable sacrifice bunter on the team. But there is 1 out. And then you're leaving it up to Aubrey Klatt with 2 down if the sacrifice is in order here. You're counting on Aubrey to knock in a run. The bunt is not on. Strike 1. Fouled back, 0-2. In the month of May, Ielsa has had some big hits for the Evergreens too. So she's still capable. She won that Wisconsin Rapids game in extra innings with 2 strikes, delivering down the right field line. See what she can do here. 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. Popped foul into the screen. Will stay at a ball and 2 strikes. The Brewers manage no hits into the 8th inning and then take a 2-1 lead. Are you kidding me? Here it's a ball and 2 strikes. Took something off just outside. 2-2. Crowd reacting to the change in velocity. I think that was off the plate. Wausau West fans beg to differ. 2-2 pitch. Caught by the third baseman, throw back to first, safe. Bang, bang play at first that could have doubled them up and could have ended the inning. Softball tonight is brought to you by Great Lakes Cheese. Looking for a workplace that invests in you? Join the Wausau team at Great Lakes Cheese, a place where people matter, careers are built to last, competitive pay and benefits, and a workplace culture that feels like home. Apply today at greatlakescheese.com. Our infield and home plate umpire huddle up to make sure they both like the call safe at first, no double play, and they do.
Number 5, Aubrey Clott.
Aubrey Clott to hit with 2 outs, still a runner at first. Aubrey is 0 for 3, and we'll say this really quietly. Struck out in all 3 plate appearances. No time like now to get healthy. Inside, ball 1. Allison Blarick scheduled to hit next if the inning continues. Late on the swing, 1-1. Inside, 2-1. Probably Aubrey's last at-bat here at the DC Everest Softball Complex, so let's make it a memorable one. Checked her swing, and that's low, 3-1. Ground ball up the third base side, foul. Count goes full. Hit her back foot. It was ball 4 anyway. Aubrey Clatt's aboard.
The center fielder, number 4, Allison Blarick.
Here comes a huge at-bat for Allison Blarick. Hit to the outfield. Brings in the insurance run. Inside corner. Strike 1. A little bit low, 2 balls and no strikes. No, beg your pardon, a ball and a strike here. 1-1 to Blarick. Late swing, fouled off, 1-2. West trying to get into the dugout, keeping this a 2-run game. Evergreens looking for more. 1-2 pitch with 2 outs and 2 on. Line drive, it's into the gap, just what the Evergreens needed. 1 run's in, 2 runs in, Blarick with a 2-out double. 7-3. Boy, the game may have just turned on that at bat.
The third baseman, number 14, Mara Meverden.
Allison Blarick's feeling it at second base, a gapper to left center. Yeah, the hole just got a lot deeper for Wausau West. First ball swinging, another hit. Evergreens are going to put the stop sign up for Blarick, and she'll retreat to third. Mara Meverden with a single on the first pitch that she saw.
The pitcher, number 18, Piper Schultz.
Here comes Piper Schultz, who must be as happy as anyone at the softball field today that she's got a bigger cushion when she goes back out in the 7th. First pitch to Piper. First ball swinging, foul down the third base side. If Piper reaches, we'll see Maddie Hoppy for one more time at the Everest Softball Complex this season. It's low, 1-1.
Just put a bunt down and he'll struggle.
Maddie Hoppy's at-bats, again, she's in the on-deck circle. We'll see if she gets a turn. Every at-bat has been like an event this season. You never know what's going to happen, never know where the ball's going to land. I'd like one more time here. The count here to Piper Schultz is 2-1. There are 2 outs and runners on the corners. Checked her swing. Did not go. 3-1. Ground ball to second. This will end the inning. Evergreens get some insurance. They now lead 7-3. Last call for Wausau West when we come back on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Welcome back. The Wausau West Warriors walk into the Last Chance Saloon down by 4 runs. It was a 2-run game, and then Allison Blarick doubled to the gap and brought in 2 more for the Evergreens. That just sure changes the look and feel of everything right now. I mean, Wausau West felt like they were within reach when it was a 2-run game, and now it's a 4-run game. Jenna Gravine hit earlier today. She was the last out in the 5th inning when we resumed play after yesterday's rain and thunderstorms. Piper Schultz looking for the final 3 outs. First pitch is fouled back, strike 1. We'll be down on the field for post-game coverage. I want to talk with Allison Blarick about the big gapping double. It's the big hit right here. Ground ball up the middle. Wausau West has a leadoff base runner.
The second baseman, number 1, Brianne Bouchon.
Brianne Bouchon to hit with a runner at first.
Aaron Ashby's 9th win as pitcher.
First pitch to Brianne. Strike one. Ground ball back to the mound. To second, there's one. On to first, double him up. 1-6-3 double play. And Wausau West's season is down to its final out.
The shortstop, number 11, Jaden Elke.
Jalen Elke to hit. Now 2 outs and the base is empty.
We'll be done. Yeah, I know.
Ball one outside. The Everest girls are probably missing the graduation rehearsal. So if you're at the graduation and there are some people who are walking up to the stage in the wrong direction, that's the Everest softball team. Yeah. Checked her swing. I think that's going to be a strike. Yep, 1-1. Ladies, if you do graduation wrong, you're going to have to come back next year and do it all over again. Low, 2 balls, 1 strike. A hit and a double play here in the 7th inning. That's high and away, 3-1. That's low. A walk. Since this game restarted in the visitors' 5th, Piper Scholes has issued 4 walks.
Number 13, Taylor Defner.
Taylor Defner to hit.
I'm pretty sure she is. I don't know how old I am.
Strike one. Evergreen's looking to hand Wausau West 1-2-3 losses this season. That's not easy to do. Way up high to the backstop. Runner will move from first to second. That's away. 2 balls and a strike. Low, 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2. Evergreen's trying to get to the verge of victory with a 4-run lead. 2 outs. Little bit high. Ball 4, close. Piper Scholes thought this game was over. Kind of held her stare in towards home plate.
Now batting the catcher, number 9, Jaden Kalmus.
Jaden Kalmus will now hit. 2 outs, first and second. Low, ball 1. Don't look now, but Wausau West has the tying run in the on-deck circle. At the knees, a strike, 1-1. That's in about the same spot, but it's a little bit low, 2-1. Evergreen's a force at any base on the infield to end this ball game. Almost ended on an out on the bases. Their final strike. Up high, full count. Ground ball, past Kylan Wright, the diving shortstop. Runner is going to score from third, safe. West's 6th hit of the game.
The first baseman, number 8, Taylor Murkowski.
Taylor Murkowski will hit. Represents the tying run. If there was ever a time to swing for the fences, first ball swinging, shortstop Kylan Wright over to first, game over. The Evergreens are 7-4 winners and will move on to play Hortonville in the second round in the regional final. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for Wausau West in defeat. The Evergreens 7 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error in victory today. Congratulations to the Wausau West seniors who complete their high school softball careers tonight. Cap and gown for them coming up on Friday. And the Evergreens have finished in more than enough time to get ready for graduation ceremonies this evening at the Green Heck Turner Community Center. Repeating our final score, it's 7-4. Up next, we'll hear from our Ridgetop Exteriors player of the game. That's Allison Blarick, who gave the Evergreens 2 additional insurance runs. Turns out they needed them. Stay tuned for our Merrill Steel postgame show. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply today at merrillsteel.com. I'm Chris Conley repeating our playoff regional semifinal score. DC Everest 7, Wausau West 4. Back at field level in a moment on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Tommy's Express Car Wash.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
sense is you weren't going to stop talking. This is the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Evergreens are postseason winners today, 7-4. I'm Chris Conley. A continuation of a game that came to a rainy end last night. Allison Blarick had a gapping double that gave the Evergreens 2 big insurance run. Tell us about the big hit.
Well, I was just telling myself to watch the changeup because I knew that she has a nasty one, and I was just telling myself to hit the ball, whether that's a ground ball or if it gets to the gap, just help out the team anyway.
This is such an unusual situation of a game that starts on one day and finishes the next. How does that change the mindset?
I mean, it's kind of like, it's just like a new day, I guess, just like another game.
I hate giving my opponents a night's sleep to think about it. We got a couple of outs left. We got to get some runs. Did things start to tense up for Everest when West got within 2 runs?
I mean, it was definitely nerve-wracking, for sure, to say the least. But in the end, we pulled it off.
Evergreens came in this afternoon with a 5-0 lead. They win 7-4. West got within 2 runs in the 6th before Allison Blarick's 2 RBI double to the left center field gap put the game out of reach. Evergreens will play Hortonville tomorrow, so no late graduation parties tonight for the Everest seniors. And we'll have coverage. That'll be a number 6 versus a number 3 seed tomorrow at Hortonville, teams that did not play each other that season. Repeating our final score, DC Everest 7, Wausau West 4. That's going to wrap it up from the Everest Softball Complex. I'm Chris Conley. Thanks for joining us. Good afternoon, everybody. Give us an in the house, please, with enthusiasm.
I'm Allison Blarick, and I'm in the house.
Appreciate you coming over. Thank you.
Thank you.